Alright, today I'm going to be showing you guys a 4-hour swing trading strategy. And this can be used across any asset, but it works best on some of these low cap altcoins, right? Like Matic, for example. The win rate is very high, and these trades will be taken with low leverage. However, since you're trading these altcoins, the percentage gains will be extremely high. So we're going to be using two indicators for the strategy. The first indicator is EzAlgo, which is the buy sell indicator that we're going to be using. That also comes with these automatic support and resistance levels. Hit the first link in the description to get EzAlgo for yourself and join the premium Discord. And the second indicator we're going to be using is Vumanchu Cipher B for the divergences and the buy and sell dots. And if I go back and show you guys, Matic, for example, on the 4-hour, right, the buy and sell signals themselves are extremely profitable. So you can trade just based off buy and sell signals on this sort of time frame if you have good risk management, and especially when combined with the EzAlgo support and resistance levels. So the strategy works like this, all right? On Vumanchu Cipher B, you're going to be waiting for a red dot. All right, a red dot on Vumanchu Cipher B. All right, so we're going to enter that trade on that red dot right around there. Our stop loss is going to be pretty tight for the strategy because these altcoins are pretty volatile, right? So we want to keep that stop loss pretty tight, maybe above that previous candle, right? Or below that previous candle if you're taking a long. And you're going to take profit at a 1-to-1 risk reward for your first take profit, maybe 2-to-1 for your second take profit, move your stop loss to break even, and also use the levels that EzAlgo provides to help you enter and exit trades, right? So that's an almost 6% move with no leverage, right? In like a day or two. Actually, I think this was literally, it might have been like a couple hours, right? So this was the same day, we made a 5% gain. Next, we have a blue dot on Vumanchu Cipher B. We have a blue dot right here. So we're going to enter that long position right there. We have a blue dot right around here. We'll enter on that candle, move the stop loss below that previous candle, and like I said, 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So that's another winning trade, and again another 5% move, right? And after that we have a bearish divergence. So watch for these divergences, right? Once you see this right here on Vumanchu Cipher B, or the opposite for a bullish divergence, you know that the price is most likely going to go down. So we got this bearish divergence. It confirmed on this candle. Now you could have entered on this one, right? But to be safe, we're going to enter on the closure of this candle where the bearish divergence confirms, and we have an EzAlgo sell signal. Keep that stop loss pretty tight, and that trade goes all the way down. So you can, 2-to-1 risk to reward, take some profit right there, stop loss to break even, and if you want, you can let the rest ride. And this came all the way down to this buy signal right here, which was nearly a 30% move. All right, a 30% move in the span of a couple of days with an 8-to-1 risk to reward. So the good thing about trading on a larger time frame for beginners is that the frequency of trades will be a lot less than if you're scalping on, let's say, a 5-minute or 15-minute. But the chances that the trade is going to be profitable is a lot higher. We have a blue dot right here, so you could have entered that trade right around there. We're not at a support level, right? We're not at a support level, and we didn't get that buy signal. So in this case, since the overall trend is going down, we're not going to try to time the bottom, right? Unless we get, let's say, a buy signal. Enter on that candle. Maybe we get a stop out on here, lost around 5%. That's okay. Next candle is a sell signal with that red dot on Vumanchu Cipher B. Enter on the candle closure. Keep that stop loss pretty tight, and that comes down, 2-to-1 risk to reward, nearly 15%, right? So 150% on 10x leverage. We also saw this swing failure at this EzAlgo level, right? With those long candle wicks. Sellers could not push the price down any further, and we get a blue dot. Now, since we already entered this red dot right here, we did get a blue dot, right? Price did go up a little bit, but since we're already in a sell signal trade, we're not going to get out of that trade yet because our trade idea isn't invalidated. So we have a blue dot right here. Again, this is still a risky trade. We're not going to take this because the overall trend of the market is moving down, right? The overall trend is moving down, so we're not going to try to time the bottom. But we did get this buy signal. All right, we did get this buy signal, and we're going to try a long right there with that buy signal. Stop loss below previous candle, something like that. 2-to-1 risk to reward, hit that easily. And that's a 16% gain. And we have a red dot right here on Vumanchu Cipher B, confirms on candle closure. Keep that stop loss tight. Did we get it? Probably would have got stopped out at around break even, or maybe, you know, a 5% loss on that trade. But that's okay, because next trade we have this blue dot on Vumanchu Cipher B and a buy signal, right? Once you have both of those confirming at the same time, that is a very, very confident trade. And this goes up, you know, almost 40%, right? 2-to-1 risk to reward gets hit extremely easily, goes all the way back up to this resistance level. So this is where the levels come in place, right? This helps you take profit. Once you see prices coming up to these resistance levels, you know that you should be looking for shorts at these levels and not looking for any longs. And what do you know? We get a red dot on Vumanchu Cipher B right on this candle. So we would enter that short, and definitely that would be a stop out, right? That would be an easy stop out on that trade. Then we see a bearish divergence on this candle at this resistance level. So we're going to enter that trade on the closure of this candle right around here. Keep that stop loss tight. And the next candle is a sell signal. So that means, all right, we're going down. Hits that 2-to-1 easy. Stop loss to break even, keep the rest riding, maybe to the next buy signal or something like that. This was also a support level at the time on EzAlgo, so you would have known to take profits at this level. So we probably would have sold around here, so another 25% move. So just picture, right, if you're taking these trades consistently, maybe setting up alerts on Vumanchu Cipher B for the buy and sell dots, right? These can compound, right, and add up. And even if you're using 10x leverage, you know, it's a 230% gain. Obviously, you're taking profits on the way down, but still, since we're in a sell signal already, we're not going to take any of these blue dots. However, if we had missed that trade, if we had missed this trade right here, you can use these red dots as another entry, right? So since we're in a downtrend, since we're in a sell signal, we got a red dot right around here. So we can actually enter on that red dot, enter a sell, right? And that still comes down around 10%. Here we have a blue buy dot right at that support level. We had a blue buy dot, stop loss, you know, pretty tight stop loss on that one. And that comes up. Did we get it? Immediately got it. 2-to-1 risk to reward, a 10% move. And you can even keep the rest riding until this next resistance level right at around here. So another 25% move with a blue buy dot right here and right here. So if you had missed that initial entry, you can use these blue buy dots to get back in the trade. Since we're already in this trade at this point, we're not really going to be taking any of these dots seriously. Here we have a red sell dot right at this resistance level. So we're actually going to take that trade. All right, we're going to take that trade, and we're going to get stopped out at around, you know, 4%. Another red dot with this uneven butt cheek pattern, little bearish divergence right at that resistance level. So we're going to re-enter the trade right here, stop loss maybe right around there, and take profit at a 2-to-1, which was hit right around here. And again, we have this red dot right here. It's kind of hard to see. We had this red dot right here. So that means we can enter the trade. If we had missed this signal right here, we can re-enter on this red dot right at around here. All right. So that is the gist of this strategy. In essence, what you are doing is using the Vumanchu Cipher B dots and divergences to enter a trade, and then using EzAlgo's buy-sell indicator as well as the support and resistance for extra confirmation. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more trading content. Well, that's it for me. I'll catch you guys next video.